Hi, welcome to another episode of I Am Trans News, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Texas governor, Greg Abbott, who signed a bill basically targeting transgender students from participating in sports that align with their gender identity. This report was written by Yahoo News. And without further ado, I'm going to just read some of this article. The article was posted on October 28th, 2021 on Yahoo News. All right, so it says here, Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed Texas law targeting trans youth in sports. It says here, that was the title. It says here that Texas Governor Greg Abbott on Monday signed a bill that would force public school students to play on sports teams based on their assigned sex at birth. Why does this matter? Though Texas has proposed over 40 bills targeting transgendered youth, this is the first to become law, the 19th News reports. It says here, Texas has become the 10th state in the country to enact legislation banning transgender children from playing on sports teams that match their gender identity, per NBC News. The big picture is Republicans are backing the bill, saying the legislation ensures fairness in women's sports, although multiple states that have passed such bills have failed to provide evidence that trans athletes have unfair advantage in competition. Last week, a White House spokesperson denounced the bill as hateful and said it and others like it are more than bullying disguised as legislation and undermines our nation's core values. What they're saying is what the Republicans are saying. Transgendered and non-binary youth. Oh wait, no, this is not what the Republicans are saying. This is what the Democrats are saying. It says here, or the spokesperson for the White House, for Biden. It says here, transgendered and non-binary youth are already at high risk for poor mental health and suicide because of bullying, discrimination, and rejection. This misguided legislation will only make matters worse, the CEO of the Trevor Project said in a statement. Alrighty, so with all that being said, you know what? Let me see if I can potentially find out some more information really quick, because this story is just now coming out. Okay, here it says the Texas law known as HB 25 passed the state's third special session. It allows student athletes to participate only in interscholastic sports and that coordinated with their sex listed on their official birth certificate, which is defined by the document issued at or near the time of the student's birth. All right. So the name of the law is called HB 25. And it says here, this is a quote from some of the transgendered boys that were playing sports in Texas. Let me see here. It says, Texas joined Alabama in not just affecting transgendered girls' abilities to participate in girls' sports, but also transgendered boys' ability to participate in boys' sports. And this is a quote here. It says, my heart is breaking all over again for our communities in Texas who have been tirelessly and furiously fighting anti-transgender legislation sessions after sessions. And said by Anna Lieberman, Director of Policy and Programs at Athlete Ally. HB 25 is yet another callous example of lawmakers passing legislation that bullies and targets kids who just want to play sports with their friends. All right. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. This to me is, I want to say that it's wrong, but at the same time, I can understand where the other people are coming from. So let me give both sides. So I'm not a parent. So if I transitioned when I was a teenager, I would have wanted to play those sports, but also understanding that the people around me are not going to understand that. But most people who are transgendered, who are newly transgendered, transitioning, and they have their parents with them and their parents are accepting, those people, it's a new experience to those people. They don't know, how the ward will receive them, but they still will have the desire. Those transgender students will still have a desire, and a desire to belong with the other social groups that are in their school. So I can understand the trans person, whether they're a trans boy or a trans girl, wanting to play those sports, but I could also see all the issues that's causing, because then you have to factor in all of these other people's kids and their thoughts and their opinions. And at the end of the day, I think majority rules, and unfortunately we're just still at a time where enough people don't understand what transgendered is and what a transgendered person is, and the sacrifices and the treatments and everything else that transgender people have to go through. So that's what I think. Those are my thoughts. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you're always alerted to any new content that I post. And as always, I am Nirvana Beta, and this is I Am Trans News.